Alright, this is Moondancer and Moondancer's mane. It was roached about 6 months ago and it's starting to grow out, but it is growing in like all kinds of wild directions. So if you'll take a look, like some of it's over there, some of it's over here. So today we're going to kind of work on her mane and see if we can get it going all to one direction. What do you think about that? Okay, so here's the first tool. It is a hard bristle brush. We are going to establish that the majority of her mane goes right here on this side or on her right side. So we're just going to use a really thick bristle brush to just kind of start taming that mane and pull it all over in the direction we want. As you can see, this stuff is thick. We're probably going to have to add something to really get it to fall where we want, because right now it's like I don't need to go anywhere you want me to go. But yeah, there we go. So that's the first step, and as you can see, not incredibly successful. Just kind of got it. Oh, look, she moved, and that part moved too. So we're obviously going to have to like tie the mane down. Okay, these are totally not pretty, but this is my solution. I'm gonna take a little chunk of mane right here, make a small braid and kind of pull it down this area to start training the mane, and we'll see how long that lasts. She's not exactly holding still for this, so it's taking me a little bit of time. So I'm really not that good at this, but here we go. Electrical tape, and I'm putting it around each one. We're just kind of gonna start training it over. I'm gonna probably have to come back and maybe add a little product to hold that down. Okay, so she has the thickest mane I have ever seen, and it is really, really thick, and we're kind of plating it, and it is just really, really hard to handle, and I don't have it wet or anything like that. I'm just working off of the tension in the mane, but it's taking a really long time, a lot longer than I thought. All right, last one, wrapping with the electrical tape. I've got one more to do, and this is just a wrap and pull. All right, there you go. The ugliest braid job ever, but that does kind of hold her hair down. I'm probably gonna add something to just kind of hold these flyaways down. I don't know, I'm thinking like of some mousse or something. Well, that's what we used to use, and I may have to come back in and kind of pull these ones to the side as well. But that's her first mane training braids, and they are absolutely awful, but it works. Hey, this is day 2 of mane training with braids, and my braids were ugly, still ugly, but mostly doing their job. We definitely have a lot of pokey outy stuff right here. I don't know how else to say it. And you can tell she kind of rubbed on it a little bit, so that kind of gives me an idea of where she's doing her rubbing and what I'm gonna have to do to kind of pull that down. But overall, I can see where I'm gonna have to redo some braids and do it around, but her hair is starting to head that direction, other than the ones that really don't want to head that direction. I don't know if you can see it or not. She is not being very cooperative. Oh, Moondancer's mane, day 3. It's really awful. There you go. It's sticking out. And she's like, where's my cookie? Okay, so this is the 5th day of the braids, and we only had 2 that stayed in, so I would say it was kind of unsuccessful in that approach. But the hair is actually laying down a whole lot better. And what I've come up with is she's actually rubbing them out. So the braids down here didn't work very well. This is still kind of puffing up, and you can see I still have these little 2 braids left. But I found that just brushing it and adding a little gel seemed to work a whole lot better. So here's basically what I've been using, is just kind of a cheap hair gel. It turned into a horse hair gel really quickly. I'm sure I should probably use a much better product that doesn't have an alcohol content, but I just put it on the brush and then brush it in. So here it is on the brush. I know it's kind of disgusting. She doesn't really like the whole brush thing a whole lot. Come on, easy. Ooh, ooh, ooh. She just doesn't like the smell of this stuff. I got a little on her, oops. But she's getting used to it, slowly but surely. Ooh, girl. But there we go. We get those flyaways. Pick up some of that stuff down there. All right, there we go. Your mane is gelled now. You lay down for at least a little while. But that's how I've been problem solving. Just kind of working it every day. And it is laying down a whole lot nicer. It's gonna be one of these gradual processes, but for such thick mane and a horse that likes to rub, yeah, the braids just really weren't cutting it. It just blows up in the wind. So thank you so much for joining us on today's video, and if you enjoyed the video, give us a like, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. And remember, to see more, check out our playlists.